guys, this is Ackley Tack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Death Note notebook that I actually got not too long ago, all thanks to, of course, pretty much since after I picked it up after, of course, my job for sure, which I have to say is really incredible, and I'm really impressed on how well it actually turned out for sure. And plus, I guess given to that matter, I think it's definitely gonna go great for actually cosplay Light Yakami from Death Note anytime soon for sure. But not to write any names down on that notebook for sure. I heavily discourage that for sure, so. But hey, I guess that's what I can say, of course, that front. And regardless on what I'm going to use it for and what I'm not going to use it for, still actually a really great one to have for sure, whether you're a anime fan or just an anime collector for sure, or both, So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait till you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. I mean, no rush or anything. It's nothing too complicated, of course, that up front for sure, so yeah. Oh, and in case a lot of you guys may be wondering why I'm back in, of course, this episode here today, fully alive and everything, even though I actually technically died in, of course, the last episode, well, it's actually quite simple. I pretty much had a deal with God for sure, and, well, technically I did explain to God, of course, what happened to me, and it was all just an accident for sure. But, of course, he didn't mind it for sure. Accidents do happen, so yeah. He and I actually had a little deal for sure, and, well, he was lucky enough to get me to resurrect myself for sure, so. Boy, it looks like I'm really gonna do a whole lot just to return the favor for God for sure. But it was really quite nice of him to, you know, have me resurrect myself for sure. Though I guess if anything, if I didn't, then my parents would of course end up crying at my funeral for sure. But hey, I'm sure stuff like that happens for sure. In fact, now that I mention it, maybe I'm getting way too ahead of myself from what I'm saying. In fact, I was gonna think about maybe saying something in the lines of something similar to how they cure death in Star Trek, but I was going somewhere with it and I kind of lost track. So yeah. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, of course, after, of course, what has happened to me in the last episode, but don't worry, guys, I did get better for sure. It's, again, just a little accident I had for sure, but I'll hopefully do something to return God the favor for sure. I think it's about time that we step away from, of course, anime merch for the time being, and, well, I think it's about time that we talk about something related to Disney for sure, so yeah, I think that's a really good way to, you know, shift things over a bit for sure, and luckily enough for today's episode, we're actually gonna be talking about another plushie for sure, so yeah, can't get enough of those hands down, and yeah, I think it kind of makes sense to talk about another one here today. So what do you think I'm going to be talking about? Well, that's simple. it's of course this adorable little thing. So yeah, what I actually have here is of course this adorable little plushie version of course pretty much Star from Wish. So yeah, honestly, I am really quite thrilled that this actually came out of nowhere for sure. In fact, if anything, I actually really do admire on how it actually looks for sure. So I kind of figure, yeah, maybe I should probably talk about this for a episode for sure. I mean, like what? We're only about 10 episodes in after the madness we went through with, of course, the 150th episode. Well, it does look that way, so yeah, I definitely need a really good change of pace for sure. So yeah, enough about all of that. Let's go ahead and talk about this one. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that we got the overlong introduction out of the way, I think it makes sense to finally go right ahead and talk about this plushie version of Star for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, if you may recall some time ago for sure, I actually did do a thoughts video on Disney's latest animated feature film that came out last year for sure, which is of course Wish. And yeah, if you actually know my thoughts videos for sure, I'm pretty sure you would definitely know on why I thought about it for sure. But to make it short, sweet, and to the point, I actually thought it was really good for sure. I mean, technically, it's not really the best I've actually seen from Disney for sure. In fact, if anything, I've seen them put out much better animated feature films for sure over the years. And I guess given to the reviews from critics that this movie actually got for sure. I mean, technically, I have seen worse from Disney for sure, especially on their animation front for sure. So, but hey, regardless on that front, I actually do think Wish is actually a really good movie. I mean, sure, it does have some slip-ups here and there, but I do think it's one animated Disney movie that I still really enjoyed for sure. Do I think it's one of the best? No, but I do think it is actually really good. So yeah, and now that the movie is currently slated to come out onto Blu-ray sometime next month for sure, I'm quite curious to see on how it'll go for sure once it actually does come out for sure. I mean, technically, from what I can gather, I guess for that movie to celebrate the pretty much Disney's 100th anniversary for sure. Honestly, I do think it could have been pretty much Once Upon a Studio to actually be, of course, pretty much the main movie for sure to celebrate the company's 100th anniversary, and Wish will be just a little side project on the side for sure, but I didn't mind regardless for sure. They did what they need to do for sure, so yeah, I think that's what I can say on, of course, that front. But I guess there's no denying for the fact that just like the movie, I do think Star is, of course, quite an adorable character for sure. And, well, here he is officially in plushie form for sure. So yeah, honestly, I actually got this surprisingly out of nowhere for sure. But my mom was lucky enough to buy this when she went out shopping for sure. And right at the moment when I actually got it for sure, I was really impressed with, of course, what I'm actually seeing. So yeah, thanks, Mom, for of course, picking this one up for sure. So yeah, I think that's what I can say, of course, that front for sure. And, well, I guess finally going into a full-on analysis for sure. Yeah, I will have to say this actually is quite adorable for sure. I guess given to, of course, what I'm actually seeing by far, they really did an incredible job in, of course, making this look like a Star from, of course, pretty much on the movie for sure. And oh yeah, I think I should also mention this real quick according to the tag that you see here. If I yeah, if you can definitely see right here, this is, of course, made by the guys at Funko. So yeah, seems like the same guys that have made those really awesome Funko Pop figures, which I have talked about several times on, of course, this show, have actually made this into, of course, as a plushie for sure. I'm not sure if there's plenty of other plushies that Funko has actually done, but I guess give it to what I'm actually seeing. This is probably the most impressive one that I've actually seen for sure. Yeah, I guess you can pretty much see from, of course, what I'm actually pretty much what I'm holding right here. Everything from the way it's actually designed to, of course, the cute and adorable face and stuff. Yeah, they really did an impressive job in making it look like Star from the movie that it's based on for sure. So yeah, I guess give it to, of course, what I'm actually seeing. I'm really digging, of course, on how well this actually turned out for sure. Like, of course, pretty much you got these nice little stubs and stuff that's supposed to signify, like, of course, this top one is supposed to represent the top of its head for sure. And these things on the side to signify its arms and hands for sure. And even these ones right here to signify its legs and feet for sure, which, I'm not gonna lie, is actually quite nice for sure. Yeah, pretty much of anything, give it to what I'm seeing, does kind of almost feel like a squarish ball with, of course, these rounding corners for sure, if you were to take those out of the equation. But I think that's part of the whole fun of course, how they made this plushie for sure. They wanted to try its best to make it look like the star from Wish itself, which I'm actually impressed by all the way, and I think they really did an incredible job with what I'm actually seeing, and even the colors from what I'm actually seeing, this nice shade of gold with a little bits of yellow at the same time. Again, really does capture, of course, the look and the feel of course, Star itself for sure. And of course, on top of that, the pretty much the cute and adorable face that comes along with it. I'm not gonna lie, it is actually quite adorable for sure. And I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, it does want to, of course, go for the same amount of eyes and expressions, like, of course, again, pretty much the Funko Pop figures that we actually got beforehand for sure, but this is actually very welcoming for Star, and I'm impressed with, of course, what I'm actually seeing for sure, So yeah, nothing too complicated, of course, that front. I think they really did an impressive job on this one, so yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, I guess with all that said and done, it is a little shorter than I expected, but that's pretty much what I thought of course, this Star plushie for sure, so yeah, I guess in the end, I guess for this, for me to talk about an official plushie that's made by the same guys that have made those really awesome Funko Pop figures that I've been getting over the years, this one I have to say, this is actually impressive for a plushie for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, give it to what I'm actually seeing. I am really impressed, of course, pretty much this plushie version of Star from Wish for sure. Everything from, of course, what I'm actually seeing, from, of course, the incredible colors and stuff to the way it's shaped out, and everything else to actually make it look like the actual character for sure. I say this is actually very well done, in my opinion, and I think this is actually really well worth it in the end for sure. And yeah, say what you will, of course, the movie Wish as of now, but given to all that, that's not going to change my mind on how I actually feel about it for sure. I still think it's a really good movie ever since I first saw it, and I still stand by my word, of course, that I thought it's a good movie now. Again, not the best I've actually seen from Disney for sure, nor is it even one of the worst at the same time. In fact, I've seen other Disney movies, anime or not, that are either much better or much worse than Wish for sure, But yeah, I guess that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. But yeah, I guess in the end, I am really, really impressed, of course, this plushie version of Star for sure. And yeah, I say this is definitely well worth checking out if you actually come across it for sure. And plus, it's actually all the more adorable. Aww, so yeah, definitely much like the actual character itself. I say this plushie version of Star is definitely well worth it in the ending. I'm impressed with, of course, what I'm actually seeing, and, well, And I guess since I mentioned that the movie is slated to come out onto Blu-ray next month, am I gonna pick that one up and add it to my Blu-ray collection? You bet your freaking ass I will, So yeah, but until that comes around, I highly recommend you check out this plushie version of Star from Wish for sure. Trust me when I say that this is definitely one item that is definitely worth granting a wish or two, So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. I would definitely love to know on what you guys think, So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and, well, I guess that's another one that I can finally get out of the way for sure, and, well, I guess if anything, for the next episode, I think it's about time that we shift our way back over to something related to anime for sure. What is it, you may ask? Well, you're definitely gonna have to see for yourselves. So yeah, but until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Big special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible. So if you want to be like these people and show your support to us and get some awesome rewards such as getting a special shoutout, credit at the end of the videos, as well as some other awesome rewards within your budget, then go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack427TheThomasFan1 to do exactly that. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyAttackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.